Hello, lovely people. Let's talk about something I absolutely adore, something that brings back so many happy memories. I'm talking about the one and only ensaymada. It's that incredibly soft, sweet, and cheesy bread from the Philippines. For me, it's more than just a snack. It's a feeling. Lazy afternoon, a warm cup of coffee, pure, simple happiness rolled into a fluffy spiral. Many people think making this special bread is super complicated, reserved only for expert bakers, our beloved Lolas. But I'm here to share a little secret with you, a simple trick that changed how I see bread making forever. It's all about patience and love. I used to be so intimidated by baking with yeast. The whole process seemed like a science experiment I was sure to fail. Would my dough rise? Would it be soft? Would it taste right? All these questions would fill my head, and I would just end up buying my ensaymada instead. But one day, I decided to just go for it. I wanted to create that comforting aroma in my own kitchen. First things first, let's get our team ready. A great performance starts with a great cast, and in baking, that means our ingredients and tools. Having everything measured and ready to go makes the whole process so much smoother and more enjoyable. It's a little trick I learned that chefs call mise en place, which is just a fancy way of saying get your stuff together. For our delicious ensaymada dough, you will need 3 cups of all-purpose flour, which will be the heart of our bread, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 1/4 teaspoons of instant yeast. That's our magic ingredient that makes the bread rise. Next up are our wet ingredients, which bring the dough to life. 1/2 cup of warm milk, about 40 degrees Celsius or 105 degrees Fahrenheit. It should feel like a warm bath, not hot. We'll also use 1/2 cup of warm water at the same temperature. This warmth is what wakes up our yeast. We'll also need 2 large eggs, preferably at room temperature, as they mix in better. And of course the star of any rich bread, butter. We'll need 1/2 cup of unsalted butter, softened until it's easy to squish, for inside the dough. For our glorious topping, set aside some extra softened butter for brushing. 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1 cup of grated cheese. I love using a good cheddar. A quick melt cheese is also amazing. Grab a large mixing bowl. This will be our main stage. You'll also need your measuring cups and spoons for accuracy. A simple wooden spoon, a spatula. If you have a stand mixer with a dough hook, that's fantastic. But if not, don't you worry. Your own 2 hands are the best tools you can have. We'll also need a clean kitchen cloth or some plastic wrap to cover our dough while it rests, and a baking sheet or some muffin tins for the final bake. All right, let the magic show begin. The first act is all about waking up our yeast. In a small cup or bowl, pour your warm milk. Pour your warm water. Add just 1 teaspoon of the sugar we measured out earlier. Give it a little stir. Then sprinkle the instant yeast right over the top. Now, we just let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. You'll see it get bubbly and foamy. This is a great sign. It means your yeast is alive and ready. If nothing happens, start over with a fresh packet. While our yeast has its moment, let's get our dry ingredients acquainted. In your large bowl, combine 3 cups of flour, the rest of your 1/2 cup sugar, and 1 teaspoon salt. Use a whisk or a spoon to mix well, then create a well in the center. Your yeast should be foamy. Pour it into the well. In a small bowl, whisk 2 large eggs and add them to the well. Using a wooden spoon or spatula, mix from the center, pulling in flour gradually. As it comes together, add 1/2 cup softened butter in small pieces. Mix to a shaggy mass. It'll look messy. Trust the process. Lightly flour a clean countertop or board. Turn out the dough. It's time to knead. Push with the heel, fold over, quarter turn. Repeat 8 to 10 minutes by hand, or 5 to 7 minutes on medium-low with a dough hook. You'll know it's ready when smooth, soft, elastic, and it springs back slightly when poked. This kneading develops gluten, the key to our ensaymada's fluffy structure. We've worked our dough into a beautiful, smooth ball. Now comes the part that requires a little bit of patience, but it's so worth it. This is the first rise, where dough develops flavor and airy texture. Take a clean, large bowl and lightly grease it with oil or melted butter. Place the dough in, then turn it so the top is lightly coated. This prevents a dry crust. Cover securely with a clean kitchen cloth or plastic wrap. Create a cozy environment for the yeast to work. Near a sunny window, on the fridge, or in an off oven with the light on, just avoid drafts. Now, we wait. Let the dough rise for about 1 to 1.5 hours. The yeast is feasting on sugars and releasing carbon dioxide gas. Those bubbles make it light and airy. After about an hour, peek. Has it grown significantly? Classic test. Doubled in size. Poke gently. If the indentation stays, it's ready. Such a satisfying moment. Once doubled, wake it from its slumber. Gently punch down the center. You'll hear a soft sigh as air releases. This removes large air pockets and prepares for shaping. Don't be aggressive, just a gentle press. Now it's ready for those iconic spirals. Now that our dough is beautifully risen and ready, let's shape our ensaymadas. Divide into smaller, manageable pieces. Using a bench scraper or knife, divide the dough into 8-12 equal portions. For bake shop sized, choose 8. For snack sized, choose 12. Keep them even so they bake uniformly. Roll one piece into a small log. Roll back and forth until it's a 10-12 inch rope. This part is playful. Enjoy it. Start from one end and coil like a rope or a garden hose, snug but not tight. Tuck the tail under so it won't unravel. Place on a greased or parchment-lined baking sheet. Leave about 2 inches between each. Or nest gently into greased muffin cups for perfect rounds. Cover loosely and rise again for 30 to 45 minutes. They'll look visibly puffier. Preheat the oven to 175 Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit. When puffy, it's time to bake. Bake for about 12 to 15 minutes. Look for light golden brown tops. Don't overbake. The moment you pull them out, your kitchen fills with the incredible smell of fresh baked bread. The beautiful golden ensaymadas are out of the oven and your kitchen smells like heaven. Now for the grand finale, the toppings. Do this while the bread is still warm. Using a pastry brush or the back of a spoon, brush each warm ensaymada with softened butter. Don't be shy. That butter adds richness and shine. Once glistening, sprinkle granulated sugar evenly. Warmth melts it slightly. Hello, crunchy sweet crust. Sugar crystals sparkle, so festive. Now the crowning glory, cheese, sprinkled generously. Classic sharp cheddar, or a mild quick melt for gooiness. Gently press so it sticks. The combination, soft bread, rich butter, sweet sugar, salty cheese, it's a flavor party. Your homemade ensaymadas are ready to serve. Best warm with coffee or a rich chocolate. Share with family and friends. Watch faces light up. Leftovers. Airtight container at room temp for 1 to 2 days. A few seconds in the microwave revives them. Baking is a journey of love. Don't stress imperfection. Each batch gets better. Enjoy the results.